Domestic violence, DHS, prisons, and institutions. These are only a few of the things that a drug addiction will offer to your life. I started experimenting with drugs as a teenager, and just like everybody else, I thought it was a great thing. It was fun, and nothing was ever too serious. And then finally, once it was too late, I discovered the true intent of what drugs will do to your life. I suffered through 6 years of drug addiction before the chains were finally broken. I know all too well what it feels like on the inside of an addict's mind. It's like a prison with no windows. You just can't see outside of your brain. Today, I'd like to give you a glimpse into 3 key ingredients to obtaining a recovery. The first one is people, places, and things. The second is having the faith to trust a recovered mind rather than your own. And the third is to let go and let God. Let's start by placing yourself on a clean canvas. When you first start with your recovery, you have to completely get yourself away from everything. All of your friends and places that you've been to. You can reach out to a family member in another state. There are rehabs that are ran by volunteers in other states, but it's very important to get out of everything that you're used to. Next, try to meditate on the fact that your addicted brain is sick and cannot be trusted. You have to allow someone else to take the wheel for a season. This can be difficult. You have to understand that your sick brain is what got you into this mess in the first place, and choose someone that you trust that has your best interest in mind to allow to make decisions for you. And you have to think about it before you go into the situations, because if you're making a choice and someone is coming at you telling you no, then you're just going to be defensive, and it's probably going to push you back into your addiction. So you have to think about it before you get into the decisions and allow for someone to make decisions for you. And last but certainly not least is through prayer, faith, and perseverance, find the place that allows you to realize all of the weight is not yours to carry. Through a drug addiction, things happen, and there are regrets and just sad things that happen that will put you in a place of guilt, and it will be very heavy for you to carry. And the only option is to give it to God, and just to realize that sometimes He puts us in places to break us and humble us and to mold us, and that's the only way that you can look at it. Because if you choose to beat yourself up over the things, then you'll certainly push yourself back in your addiction, and you have to make a conscious awareness and an effort to remind yourself of that daily. So drug addiction is a very strong bondage that can riddle someone's life for years. There is hope, and being a witness to a recovered addict's road to recovery can show an addict that it can be done and offer them hope. We do recover.